everyone, Sarah back again today for another layout with the Sweet Summer kit. I am extremely enjoying this. I am scrapbooking some more photos for my mom for her 8.5 by 11 album. And these are ones that I will be giving to her for her 8.5 by 11 album. But I am using these photos. The top one is my daughter before she cut her hair off a couple years ago. And then the two bottom photos are after she whacked all of her hair off. She wanted it to her chin. And fully braided, it was down past her armpits. So when it wasn't braided, it was even longer. I am using a piece of Vicky Bouton mixed media cardstock for my background. I cut it down to an 8.5 by 11. I actually should have cut it down more, but I didn't know at the time I wanted something else behind it. So you'll see me do that later. I went ahead and backed my top photo with 3 different pieces. I tried to use some of my scraps if I could, because I don't want to waste any of this. I love this kit. It's gorgeous. And it is exclusive. So once it's gone, it's gone. And so I don't want to waste anything. But I went ahead and backed my lower photo with just the wood grain. And now I'm going through trying to figure out what else I'm going to use. And this is where I was like, I might want something on the background. And I love that yellow polka dot paper. Absolutely love it. And these alphas are just adorable. And I'm rubbing them on my skin to try to get like the stickiness off the back, because I'm trying to make sure I want my title where I'm putting it. Because it's definitely not going to stay there right now. I have not got far enough into my layout to actually stick it down. So right now I'm just kind of messing with it and seeing what I'm going to do. I also have a bunch of these flowers that I fussy cut out of one of the sheets of paper. Gorgeous, gorgeous flowers. And I know I'm going to use those. And then I grabbed a piece of the ribbon from the Frazzles and Ribbons, and I was like, I'm just going to put the pink in there for some texture. And then I'm like, I'm going to tie another piece off onto it. And I'm going to kind of put that in the divide there. I did grab these from my stash, and I'm going to write the last part of my title with it, and it's going to say amazing. So you are amazing will be the title for this layout, and she's awesome. All of my kids are. So, but I went ahead and put that to the side because I was not done. As you see here, I'm kind of marking around a little bit because I'm going to do some mixed media on the background. And so I'm fixing to pull like all of this off there. I just wanted to mark where the photos were going to be so that I knew exactly where, to do it outside of. This is that little water thing is actually from a little Amy Tangerine watercolor set. And I don't know where my watercolor set is right now, but I use that little bottle all the time. I had mixed these colors previously, and just let them dry. All I had to do is add some more water to them and they came back to life. So I am now grabbing a paintbrush because it wasn't getting messy enough for me, and I couldn't find my little piece of plastic when I could have just cut like the plastic that part of the title is on. That would have been perfect. But it's all good. I didn't think of it at the time. So I'm just doing this, adding some more splatters, and then I'm going to set it to the side because I'm going to add more. But I went ahead and added some foam on the back of my photos. And I'm going to go ahead and stick those down because I am impatient and the center is dry, so it's okay. I'm going to go ahead and add this one as well. And I'm going to start playing with some of the ephemera, and I'm like, ooh, hey, that pink doesn't go up high enough. So I'm just going to kind of messily add some more to it. And then make sure that I can put it there, mess up the edges a little bit, and realize that, hey, with these ones over here, it's the same thing. I need it to come out a bit more. So I'll grab that while I'm holding it down because I added a lot of water to this. I'm going to go ahead and add some more to the right-hand side and a little over to the left-hand side and maybe a little bit more to the bottom. So pretty much all around. I'm just going to keep adding. I just wanted it to be really messy and everything, and so that's what I did. Now I'm going to rough up the edges like I always do. I like the texture. I like, just a little more dimension. I'm going to blot the sides so that I can actually start sticking my ephemera down. Dried up a little bit of the pink watercolor in the background. And I'm going to start sticking these down and adding a little bit of glue underneath them and sliding them where they need to be. I'm going to add this piece over here on the left first and then add my bigger one up at the top. This way, a little bit of the pink is, sticking out some. I'm going to trim my ribbon up a little more, and then I'll just add some glue to the back and stick it down. and it sticks perfectly, so I don't have a problem with that. I'm going to grab some things from my stash from Color Rush Studio. You can grab them in the shop. They're gorgeous. I encourage you to go take a look and see what all there is. There's tons of amazing things. And these just went perfect with it because they had some cute little yellow smiley faces and then some pink ones and blue. The only ones I didn't use, I think, are the green, which I could have technically got away with doing because of the leaves, but I chose not to. I went ahead and added my title, and then I start adding some of these in here and there. Then I thought about using some more butterflies, but I decided against it. I actually grabbed some of these gorgeous clouds. I love these cute little fluffy clouds that you can get in the shop. And I'm going to go ahead and use some of those on my layout. And I actually don't use the butterflies this time. But I'm going to go ahead and start gluing things down right now, making sure that everything stays where I want it to. So I'm kind of just rotating my layout to get it to work for me. It doesn't take but a couple seconds. I'm going to go ahead and trim down the edges here. I'm going to do a 1/4 inch on each side since I hadn't really planned to do this. And I'm going to make it to where I can have that border. I want that yellow. I had to clean off the plastic part right there with my blade because some of the pink was still wet. I am going to gut this because it is, I believe, my last sheet of yellow. And so I wanted to be able to keep what I had of this yellow polka dot. So I'm going to go ahead and gut this layout, and then I am going to stick this one down. I'm going to rough up the edges. Of course I'm going to rough up the edges. That's just kind of something I normally do. I like the distressed. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and rough that up, and then I'm going to stick some of my adhesive around the gutted part there, and then I will stick it down. See, and the pink is almost all the way dry at this point, so thankfully a ton of it doesn't get on my hand, and I don't smudge it because that is a good thing that I would do. That's like normal. But that finishes this layout. I really hope that you enjoy it. Make sure to check out the shop and grab what you can. Grab the kit or pre-order it if you can. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and have a great day. Bye!